Hello and good morning. Thank you very much for joining me today. This is a good morning for YouTube first because I am streaming the 3 minutes of ads right at the start of the stream. I do this before anyone gets here so that there is no pre-roll ads. I do this for fun, not necessarily for the money, so it is my little way of helping with the quality of life stuff. It only buys us an hour without needing to watch an ad as soon as you join, but hopefully it makes it a little bit more bearable. I hope you're having a wonderful day if you are watching this, either on the VOD or on the YouTube stream. Going to be playing more Chroma Zero today. Hello, Connor. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, more Chroma Zero. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, you'll know that, or you won't know, I did manage to get in touch with the dev. He very kindly left me a message both on the YouTube video and also on Discord itself when I tried to contact him. And as it turns out, the things that I thought were game-breaking bugs were actually features. So that's going to be very nice for us. It means I can continue without feeling like having too much of the light or color is going to ruin the game. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I was trying to reach for my controller and realized I don't use it for this game. So, I guess without further ado, we are about a minute off from the ads ending, but we'll start the game anyway. I want to do a little bit of recall reading first as well, because there was something that I learned before I ended the stream last time that I wanted to check. It said something about meeting inside the yellow pyramid. But there isn't a pyramid marked by yellow trees, so I'm wondering if maybe I make them solid with the matching color. It will cause them to turn yellow. If I bind the energy right. Where is it? Yeah, here it is, right at the top. I don't know how we missed that. You can make any color in two ways, adding or subtracting. White already has a full spectrum, so there's no use in trying to add more. Black has no wavelengths, so it's ready for anything. We're on top of the yellow pyramid. Fill in all 6 pillars around the base of the pyramid. Okay, so it looks like my thought was wrong. If we want to talk about color mixing, which means I might get an ability to subtract colors from things if I get to this yellow pyramid. There's 6 pillars around the base of the pyramid, 1 of each color. So that will probably be the key. Is that the yellow pyramid? No. Oh, yeah, maybe there are. So I'll need to get there. And this is not a mistake, it's a feature. I'm gonna get a little bit more light here. And so if I rotate the blue one, I can do that. And then I'm pretty sure if I use that green teleporter, it will take me on top of the pyramid. So we're gonna do that. Which means I'll need to rotate everything again. That's okay. Red. Crap. I did the wrong one. Okay. Well, we're just gonna go around again then. Okay, red only. Why did it rotate backwards this time? Huh. I don't remember. Oh well. That's interesting. So I'm noticing those balls are growing with each half step as well. Good morning, Waylord. Welcome back. How are you doing today? I'm doing alright, thanks. I actually woke up on time to start the stream at the right time today. That's always a plus. And thanks to getting in touch with the dev, I am not super concerned that I'm going to wreck the experience now. Which makes things much easier. It feels much better, yes. I was so super concerned I was gonna wreck the experience. I was stressed out. Alright, let's see. Now, if I close this, I should be able to drop down onto the pyramid. Oh, there's a giant yellow light inside too. Okay, he said something about... I don't even know if this counts as a pyramid. But he said there were 6 pillars around and one of each color I was supposed to fill. Is that what he was talking about? It might be. But there are these big... Oh, okay, okay. So, green, red. I can't jump, but I can hit it from here, okay. Now there should be right at the top, it looks like. Yeah. There we go. I had to strengthen him with all 6 of those pillars. Cool. Now, I'm hoping that this will give the color subtracting ability that he told me about. I just need to get down here again. All right. That's it? That's all I don't even know where the yellow warp leads to. Can I jump in here? I cannot. Oh, maybe that's what that is a yellow warp at the bottom that's going to drop me in. Okay. That's fine. And it was red and green that make yellow. So is it wanting me to stain that one yellow? But that would make it solid. And I don't know how to change that if I make something solid. Or maybe it just wants these to go? Well, let's maybe test the theory of changing colors of these things first. So... this is a red cube. If I try and make this green, will it turn yellow? It doesn't look like. I can no longer interact with it at that point either. And same thing if I mix green here, it'll just be the same color green. That is green, right? I'm not... they're both the same color? I think so. That's yellow? How are they both yellow? Oh no, that's not good. Excuse me for 1 minute, please. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run a little ad break. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh, I didn't lock the door again. Okay, there we go. Alright, sorry about that. Sometimes real life stuff gets in the way. Okay, so it did mix colors. Because that was purple that I just overlaid green with, and it made yellow. So if I overlay green on this blue, it should make teal. Yeah, okay. This is white. It should be... Wait, if I do red on the white, should it make it yellow? No, it just went white. And this one... I don't know what color that is. But let's try red and see what happens. Huh. Yeah, I think all three of these ended up being yellow. Somehow 2 of the 3 of these ended up being white. I still have yet to figure out what that's for. Well, let's try and explore in here again. Okay, this is just make things solid. I can't reach that point to do anything about those blocks. I did want to see what happens if I'm filling in these trees. Nothing. Okay. And aside from these giant concentric spherical lines, I don't think there's any way for me to get in there. So let's rotate things again and see what happens. Because I don't have any other button prompts, I think. Balance, left mouse button. So there is something I can do with the right mouse button, but I don't know what yet. Is that maybe the time freeze that he talked about early on? because I do remember way down here, it was like the second thing he said to me, that there was a pause time button. Okay. I thought it talked about a pause time button. Maybe not. Okay. Let's try. I guess maybe we'll go to that one again, because I haven't actually tried filling in all of these buttons yet, and it seems like the most obvious puzzle to solve. Because with infinite light, that means I can go turn on all of these large cubes at the back. They do that. I saw that earlier. Alright, I have to do this. Doesn't matter what color light? I guess not. Okay. And let's try going over to the blue as well. Or the red. I have to do the red still. Okay. Okay, that did solve a puzzle of some sort. Ah, there we go. I just accidentally figured that out early. Okay. I feel like I'm getting way too used to this. Just accidentally stumble across things and worry about them. Temple with the red cross? Oh, temple with the red trees. Got you. That one? Really? I'm gonna have to a look at that. Hold on. Because in here, it didn't seem to do anything. Like, I could rotate these buttons, but it didn't... Like, it doesn't cost me light to rotate these. It just makes this little bubble shrink. Even if I rotate the other way, it doesn't cost me anything. And I can't use colors to do this. I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret this then. Because it's showing me the bubble growing and shrinking in size based on the direction that I rotate it. But it's not affecting my energy level at all, I think. Oh, okay. Well, that much I'd figured out. I thought it was talking about the gaining of the energy. And that was what was stressing me out. Yeah, I did learn this last time. Specifically, it was that bubble. Because the bubble, as you're rotating, even in here, simulates that it grows with each rotation. Gotcha. See if we can make these trees purple. Haha, I can't make them purple. I know it doesn't do anything, but I wanted to. Alright, so there's a red teleporter here. And if I solidify these to make it balanced, I think what I can do, I'll seal this teleporter, is if I flip this to the top. Do I need to flip it to the top? No, because that's the red one over there. And I don't think there's another teleporter to get down. But I can do this. Oh yeah, which will let me at least solidify that one. Okay, let's try that. Just solidify this. Because it should drop me here, which will let me set some of those up. Doesn't really do anything for me to have learned that though, because I can't hit all of them. And that is too far over to the side for me to land on anything. But I guess if I fall from the green, I might be able to land on one of these platforms I just made. Let's try giving that a shot. I didn't reseal that. Dang it, that's okay. I can do that again. So... oh, wrong way. Let's go seal this, just in case. And then, where's the teleporter up to the green? It's in those bubbles. There. Okay. Is there any way to take advantage of that to get there? It doesn't look like it. I mean, I might be able to one-way it, but I don't think I want to do that quite yet. Especially because it's not actually down. I wonder, what if I try and stain this white teleporter green and use it as a one-way hop to get in there? Will that work? No, it still only links to the bottom one. Okay. Unfortunate, but all right. There isn't a way to get there for some of these. I wonder... No, that won't work. Okay. I'd still like to know about these large hexagons here, too. I don't know what they're for, or if they're red herrings. Unless it's showing me that the balance on this side is green? Actually, that's a good thought. Because on the other platform, that one, he said that the balance here feels better. Not this one. That one. So I wonder if I find one of those pucks here, will it now show all of those lit up as if it's no longer shifted to one side? Let's maybe try rotating the green over top. Because I think there is this puck up here. And I'm not sure if that's an indicator of what's going on here. I might have to check after resetting, but I'm going to look at that first. If I rotate green into position, yeah, because that doesn't do anything. It would let me drop down, but that's about it. It's not that one either. There. No, that's in a different spot. And the symbols didn't change. Is that another teleporter out there? Oh, I wonder if going through the light gate unlocks more puzzles that way, and that's what those are. Okay. Okay. Even if that's the case, it doesn't stop me from needing to solve all of these. Maybe I'll try and get into the green section again and see what happens there. So the green teleporter is on the blue ring. Let's rotate blue. And then that one seems like the easiest to solve. So let's rotate green into position there. 2, 3, 4. And then red needs to rotate so I can get down there. 1, 2. And blue will be fine like that. Just, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't. Because getting back up will be the hard part. Okay. Blue. Okay, that should do. Seal that back up. So that's a blue teleporter in behind too. Okay. Already did that. That's cool. Okay. Now we... Hello. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you can laugh at my suffering as I figure things out. Okay, so that doesn't lead anywhere quite yet. Thank you for making the game. Oops. I will try and keep that in mind. Let's see. I still don't have a way to subtract color. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Waylord who actually suggested this to me right towards the end of my Outer Wilds playthrough. He said, and I believe I quote, that this game deserves a lot more love from fans of Outer Wilds. Oh, also, I did just about 2 minutes ago discover the note that said, you generate light by spinning this the other way. I discovered it a little early by accident. I don't know if making these solid will have an effect, but blue. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. I was paraphrasing based on what I remembered. And blue. And it did nothing. Okay. Why are all of these color mix pyramids? And more specifically, why is that a much smaller... Let's maybe do that. Okay. Because blue will stay in place. I'm gonna go rotate green and try and get it there. I was already at the pyramids. I don't need to do that at the moment. This one. Okay. Remember to seal that up. Okay, can't get inside that ball. The black pyramid. This one? Black obelisk? Black obelisks, okay. So he has something important to tell me here. Whee! Now let's see what happens if I drain this. Oh, there is a way down through that. Yay, achievement indeed. Why is there a big red one at the back? Because I can't jump if I go there. But there are lights at the bottom here. Oh, there's stairs. Okay, cool. Haha! Something solved. There's a map room? So even zooming in doesn't give me the option, which means I would have to lose all of my red power in order to do that. But if I lose all of my red power, then I can't dye it red. There's another one here. Well, that much I'd figured. I don't know why that's solid. I can't remove colors yet. Not settings. Dialogue screen. Something about... So magenta tower. Is the tower different from the temples? Is there anything else back here I'm missing before I move on? Oh wait, how did this get white now? That didn't do anything, okay. I think that's all I can get from here for now. So that's the magenta tower he was telling me about, I think. Let's go back there. Rotate green. There we go. Oh, there's something else I need to do here. And I don't know what. Was I supposed to turn all of them magenta? Also, down here, I remember I can see up through that hole. I don't know... I mean, it looks like it's inside of there. Inside of that purple tower. Magenta tower. I think I made too many things solid this time. Okay, let's reset. So how can I get inside the yellow pyramid? I guess first thing, let's get some color going. And then I need to see if maybe there's a way to teleport up there and use those as a platform to walk forwards towards a hole. Let's see, if I go down there. So there's no holes in there for me to get in. Even if I wanted to. And I don't think draining this out does anything. Like there's nothing under here for me. Okay. Here. Yes, this shows me that it lights up. But I figured that out down there too. Oh yeah, I didn't actually go to the black obelisk yet. Let's do that. Oh! Hold on. Oh no, that was nothing. Okay. Oh! Right, okay. So if I delete the green ring, I should be able to get into that pyramid from up there, but that still requires the green teleporter, which would be there. Which way does this go? So all of those things stay when I do that. Of course, I can't get back across, but I am curious. So everything that's a wireframe before I rotate stays. And it looks like some that are solid as well, but I'm not sure what exactly. And what happens if I do this the other way? Oh, I can't generate anymore because I don't have white light. Okay, okay. Can't rotate with black. I have nothing else down here. That fell too. And this no longer has power, so I can't teleport down. So some of the wireframes don't move either, or don't stay in place. Huh. Okay. I still want to know why that pyramid on the right is black. Like, obviously it's the opposite of the white trees over there. And staining them won't really have an effect. And I know I already got that one. I can't make that white. I guess I'll have to go back to the Black Obelisk and see what I can do there, if anything. I need to get up there. Green. Rotate. Green. Rotate. And then blue as well. I think there must be something I can do with that as well. I'm just not sure what. Because when this is on the ground and I can access it, I can drop down into the red from up there. Which would let me fall into that purple pyramid from above, the purple tower. Question is, how could I get on there? Because I can't get there fast enough. Let's see. Did I already go in here? I think I did. Yeah. Okay. So let's go up here first. We're going to drop down to this obelisk. And then fill these in. Okay, that worked. Okay, well, I knew that. But did I? I don't know that I can. I'm trying. It's not my fault. I'm curious. All right. You know what? I am curious about this. I have 11 of these. Maybe I can burn some of them here. Because the prism did say if he had a master sword, he would hide it underneath that obelisk. So these pucks did drop and they got knocked off. Nothing was in between. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. hold up, hold up. That underneath the pyramid. No, underneath the purple tower had one of the pucks that looked like this. With parts of the colors removed. So let's go see what happens if I try and match that. Here we go. So red, blue, and magenta. Which means if I get rid of green, I don't really know what good that would do, but I will try. Maybe I should rotate that up first. We're going to try it like this and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to come stand under here. I don't know if it'll do anything. Might get crushed. Okay. That did jack all. I even destroyed that black puck that I was looking at. Okay. I'd still like to learn how to get inside those. And the black pyramid is throwing me off. Why don't I try and do that? Because I'm not sure if I'll see something by getting rid of the black pyramid. And the only way to get rid of it is to burn through all of the red and see what falls. Another one. There we go. So there is something in there. I just don't know how to get to it yet. Okay. Also, I'm sorry, I know we just had an ad break, but I really have to pee, so I'm going to do that again, and I will be back in like a minute or two. Ad break, 1 minute. There we go. Excuse me for one moment. I am back. Thank you very much for waiting. Sorry about that. Now, let's see. There's still a purple... I know, I'm just the worst. I'm sorry. Maybe I can make all of these purple or magenta? All of those trees up there? Maybe? I guess let's try. Because there is another sparkly thingy there. And I am kind of out of pyramids to learn things from, aside from that black one. And I have no idea how to get in there. Because I can't interact with anything that's solid black right now. Okay. I might not have enough for this. I'm gonna go rotate everything. Did I close that back up? I don't know that I did. Poop. Okay. We're gonna restart. And then let's rotate a couple of times. Okay, that should be enough. Now we'll change the blue back down. And we'll go into here. Huh. So I think if I fill this with white light, it should be the solid color. Nope, it made it white. Crud. Okay. Well, let's maybe see what happens if I make all of these white first. Probably nothing, but it's worth a shot. Something happened. I heard a beep. I don't know what beeped. Does that mean I had the right idea but did something wrong? Because that... Oh! Suddenly the light on that obelisk powered up. Is that just from lighting up the trees, I wonder? These are the only ones down here. Because if I just light them up like this, nothing will happen. What if I solidify them first? Let's try red. And then green. Nope. If I solidify them green? No. What if the point is to do these ones then, and match all the colors here? It's also a possibility. But let's press that button first. Also didn't do anything, okay. What about down here? And I do this. No, okay. But these all have their individual colors. What if I try and make them solid? Blue. And then red and blue. Red. Oh, making things solid takes 2. Okay. Yellow is red and green. And 1 green. Did that do anything? It does not seem to have had any sort of effect. Okay. Do also have an inkling of a suspicion that maybe if I fill in this giant star shape with solid colors, something might happen. Let's try. So this one is blue and red. It's blue, and this one should be blue and green. Okay. Blue, blue. These ones are blue and green. Gonna need to go get more light. Blue and red. is red and green. 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 Okay, and then this one is just green. Red and green. And this one is just green. This one should be red and blue. Okay, and then it's just the white ones left. Gotta get more so I don't collapse this. Okay. No, one more here. Did absolutely nothing. Okay. I feel like these pucks are meant to show color balance in an area, and I need to rebalance it towards white. I feel like that's what was shown, but I don't really know how to do that. Either that, or it's telling me that I should get rid of the red and the blue and only use green, but that wouldn't make much sense either. Maybe I should make everything white? But I don't know that I can do that. Maybe I can, like if it's teal, and then I use red, would that maybe counterbalance it? I think that's a teal tree over there. So why don't I try and use it on one of the red trees? There's a red tree. So if I go blue and green together, will that make this tree white? It will. But if I do this, it will also do that, correct? Yes, but it also consumes a red in that case. Okay. Let's maybe try and make that white and see what happens. Because I can't force everything to be green, but I can force everything to be white. I have no idea if that has a purpose or not, but I have to explore it now that I've thought about it. That should be good, I think. Okay, so if I do green, this should go white. Yes? Yes, okay. And if I go blue, then red and green should do. Teal requires red. Blue is green and red. If I just go green here, this should do. This needs red and red. I think I fill you in white. Green. Blue and green. White, yellow. If I fill that in with blue, it should make it green, not white. I think. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Nope, it made it white. Okay. These are light color mixing rules. I need more color. I'm kind of curious what happens if I collapse this while it's solid anyway. Oh, crap. I pressed the wrong button. Well, let's see what happens here anyway. Everything just scatters, okay. Also, there has to be a reason that I can tilt these in 45-degree turns instead of 90. Not really sure where to go from here right now. What if I just do red? Is that a blue teleporter down there? Huh. Can I still use this? Oh. When I drained all the red out of the world, the white teleporter became teal and dropped me off there. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. I don't know how I can use that, but it's interesting. Oh, what are you doing here? Companion yellow warp boxes. So the yellow, I would have to get rid of blue. And if I get rid of blue, then it should be able to drop me up there, I guess. Okay, that's neat. Why did that pyramid remain there? I guess because the black wireframe isn't going to collapse from a lack of color in the world? Which makes sense. But why didn't these ones? Oh, is that because they have the black tree bases? The unfilled black tree bases so the wireframes don't disappear? And those look maybe like blue teleporters? Huh. Of course they're only blue because I sucked all the red out of the world. Well, first things first, let's try and do that. I'm gonna go collapse the blue. I wonder if that stayed intact. Oh, crap. I did it wrong. Press the wrong button. Okay, so blue, rotate. And then generate some light. Yellow pyramid. Thank you very much for stopping in. I hope I didn't make you cry too much with how I'm playing your game. Oh, I can't generate more light anymore. Okay. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, I made it up to the yellow box. Did that do anything? What was the point? Because I can't go hit those. All one of you indeed. So maybe this was supposed to be upside down, and then there's... I don't know. Because there's platforms down here. You have made a very interesting game. Thank you for making it. Alright, so let's get some more light first. I don't need a crap ton, but I need a little bit. Let's rotate green in. I've figured out how to force these teleporters into different colors by using subtractive color theory and making one disappear. So I got inside that yellow pyramid, but I think I was supposed to get in upside down. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that now, and if I need to adjust the platforms. Because I can do this, force that to turn, and then if I start doing this to gather some light... Oh, right, I flubbed that. Okay, let's gather light first. Because I am going to need it to solidify things in there. And then, let's do this. Have to rotate it a lot more than I planned. What happens if I do this with a tertiary color? Just for fun, what if I do blue and red? Which should be the pink? Oh, it just rotates them both. Okay. But did it rotate them both backwards? And it looks like it rotated them both 90 degrees. No, 45. Okay. Okay, here we go. Last one. That should collapse the blue, make everything yellow and red. And green, I guess. Okay. So inside this teleporter. Oops. Okay. So I'm up here now. What do these do? Anything? Like, I can imagine these were supposed to be blue, which is why there's no color there anymore. Red, yellow, green. What if I force this to be yellow? Blue and green. Red and green. Will it do anything? No. Okay. I wonder if I drain out the red and then hop in the teleporter immediately, what'll happen? No, if I drain out the green? Maybe? Let's try solidifying some of these before I go try that. Actually, those are acting as lights. So maybe I just shouldn't have solidified that. Green. Yellow. Green. So doing that didn't really seem to have an effect on anything. I wonder what happens if I collapse green now. Can I still do that? Actually, why is it telling me that I can now stain the water? Oh no, I can just soak it out of the water, that's why. Okay. Green is what I wanted to get rid of. Let's see what I can do with this. So absolutely nothing remained after that pyramid collapsed. That's all a solid piece. I'm not sure why these guys showed up again, though. What in the hell is that? That's an achievement. I don't know how I managed to... I don't know. I do not know. I'm not going to question it. Just not. Yeah, just right here, this little cat. I don't know how I spawned that. I don't think it's there normally. I'm actually kind of curious. Is that something you've been looking for, Waylord? I'm really curious if it's still there now. Oh yeah, he's still there. Okay. So it didn't have to be because of anything. Oh, neat. Well, fair enough. Hooray, I found something. Okay, so that's magenta. If I pull out the reds, I can teleport up there. You know what? This might be kind of silly, but I am curious. What if I do this? Oops. So, like, if I rotate you this way, and then I rotate you this way, until you fall apart. This doesn't change until the red is all gone, right? Yeah, and then it becomes teal. Which means I should theoretically be able to just rotate this blue one more time. And then if I, oops, go in here before it falls apart, I can land on this. And I don't know what this will do, but I got to the white gate and it did nothing. Okay. So that is not the solution to anything, but it was pretty cool that I got there. Because I guess the gate isn't white anymore. I guess in that position the green would have also dropped me. I'm experimenting. I'm trying. Are these obelisks vaguely different colors? No, they're just reflecting the color from those cubes. There are multiples of this pattern that repeat, where there's like this, and this, and this, where it's just all 6 colors surrounding something. I wonder if that concentric sphere will fall apart if I get rid of the red that it's sitting on. Let's check. Oh, wrong way. Red. No, the spheres stay intact, but it's not as though they do anything by falling apart like that. This made this teal again, which won't really take me anywhere all that helpful. Oh, but you know what? There is one of these spheres inside of this water slide area. So maybe if I put the water slide area down, let's try that, so that I can get to it. And then I'll probably have to actually go in there. I bet I could do that too, because this teleporter is white. If I... Why don't I try that first? Because this area in here has been plaguing me a little bit as to how I'm supposed to get up. But I think if I deactivate that teleporter and activate this one, then flip it upside down and drain those colors, this will drop me immediately on top of this. Let's try that. That might be interesting. I do need to activate this teleporter though first. Leave that one deactivated. Falling in there would not be good. Let's not do that. Okay. Now let's go up here, just so I have a better view. And we're going to rotate red up to the top. Okay. Now, having done that, let's drain out blue and green. Okay, so I think that did work as I intended. Yeah. Okay. That's it? That's it? Thought you were gonna teach me something helpful, you butt. Apparently I can still stand on the water, though. Oh. Spend all the time getting up there. I'd take someone on a date here. Not you, though. Okay. What if I do, like, a quarter turn for some of these? No, because they're still stuck up there. Although, I can still do green like that, right? Yeah. What if I do red quarter turn? Not that it'll help, I'm just wondering if it'll drop it on top of there. Actually, I've never collapsed things at a quarter turn before. Because last time I did a quarter turn, I got stuck. Maybe if... just for kicks and giggles, maybe I'll try this. If I do green... and then rotate red back in. What happens if I drop that into the water? I guess that's not really going to go in the water, but I'm going to check anyway. Well, I mean, those giant pucks got free, but they didn't do anything. Will the purple take me anywhere? It will. I don't know where. Oh, just right down. Okay. Is that? No, that can't be. No, that's the Black Pyramid. Okay. I don't know what to do about this. Although, interestingly, all of those stayed up when I collapsed the green this time. Last time they fell apart entirely. I wonder if there's a meaning to the Black Pyramid being that way. Like, for example, if I come up here now, and I drain out the blue, then that red teleporter will drop me immediately onto the Black Pyramid. And I don't know if that'll do anything, but I am curious. So let's try. Well, I was right in where it would drop me. So it doesn't seem to have actually done anything for me. This is still sealed, and I don't know how to deal with that. Because if I get rid of the red, it should force that to collapse, but I can't turn after that. So maybe... if I collapse the red at the right angle, whatever's underneath won't fall off. Maybe? Also, I've never tried and made these solid before. So apparently I can make those solid and it'll still light that up, but I don't know what effect that had on anything. Let's go back to the beginning again. There might be something different if I do it that way. Not the black pyramid. Down there. Oops, not that way. I kind of wonder if I swell those bubbles all the way up too, if it'll knock this sphere around somehow. Okay, let's try blue, 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 blue. So it did force that to light up. But nothing else has changed this time. So that may not be the key to anything. Okay, let's go up then. And let's watch those balls and see how big they get. Because there might be something useful with them. But I kind of doubt it. Yeah, see, they're not big enough to reach anything. They've just kind of hit a maximum weight size. Ran out of blues first, that's fine. Wait, could I get in there? Because that was the green teleporter, right? And where does yellow lead me? Does yellow leads me into the pyramid, that's right. Let's try it. Let's get rid of red and see. I mean, it probably won't do anything because it'll just fall through the floor. But... oh. It just took me inside of this pyramid that is now green. Okay. I suppose I should have expected that. And that teleporter was teal. It is not any longer. This is now useless. Okay, I'm gonna try and get underneath the waterfall again. Or the water slide. Need to rotate blue and red. I should still be able to get into that one. Oops, I may have mucked that up. No, that should be okay. So if I get rid of red, that'll turn into a different color. I'm gonna try it this way. So if I go out here and nuke this, that's now nothing. Okay. I'd like to know what's going on here too, because it looks like this is another pyramid that I just can't get inside. Wait, cyan is blue and green. Oh yeah, but if I get rid of that, then the pyramid will fall apart on me anyway. That guy said he bet me $5 I couldn't turn what was inside red. Right now it has no color at all. And I can't stain those colors either. Well, let's see. So if I get rid of red, I get access to it. Oh, and then I can stain it red before it disappears. That was so close. Ah! Okay. So I guess the other option would be... You didn't know that? I guess the other option would be if I leave red and get rid of the other colors. Hey, why'd you ping again? Oh, right. Yeah, so if I get in there, and then I get rid of the colors that aren't red, then red is the only color that will remain. But if I do that, then the box will still be there, and I can't get access to it. I don't know. I'm kind of stumped again. Because, like, the only way to get rid of those red squares is to get rid of red in general. And I can stain that red, but then all of the color drains from it. If I get rid of every color except red, then those squares will stay there and it doesn't help. Because I still can't get access to that sphere. Also, Waylord, I do have a question, and this one it's okay to spoil. Way down near the beginning, he mentioned a freeze time button somewhere. But did I just, like, miss a tutorial or a power-up to give me that? I don't remember where he said it. In one of these text boxes he says, oh, you found the freeze time button. Reset input. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. It says, if you forget anything I say, just hit that input button where you freeze time. So, like, hitting the escape button and then going to the dialogue option. Okay, never mind. I get it now. We're good. It was this part here that got me. Input button where you freeze time. Now, one thing I do know is that there is an ability that I'm still missing, because in the control screen, it shows this question mark on and off, and I don't know where I can get that from. But I get the feeling it is a key to solving things here. And I can't get access to any of these concentric circles yet, which means there must be something with that purple. Oh yeah, I never figured out if changing all of those purple would do that. Or magenta, I guess is the term. Let's try that. Give myself some color. And then that's fine, it'll just drop me down from above, and I can do that. Oops. Okay, and down. Now. Let's see, if I do blue and red, that should make this magenta. For this blue, if I do red, it should make it magenta. For the red, I do blue. And this one needs to be blue and red again. This one needs to be blue. And this one needs to be red. Did that do it? It did not. Okay. Maybe if I make all of these magenta as well. I'm probably going to run out of light before I finish. Nope. I will have exactly enough to do nothing. Okay. I think that was the puzzle where I could multiply light. That's already fallen through. Okay, obviously this wasn't right. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh no, okay. I am running out of ways to check for this guy. And places to check for him. It seems the only areas are here in front of this purple tower, and then trapped inside these concentric rings. And obviously the one still inside the red ring down there. Red is a primary color. Even if I drained it, it wouldn't do anything there. And all I'd be left with is the purple. Well, it's not true, because if I did that, none of those trees would have color. They'd all be black wire frames if I drained the blue and the red. Which would also make that little tower green. But I don't think that would do anything for me. I could warp there using that. Maybe? Let's try that. Nope, that made it gray. And even having made it gray, he didn't show up, so that wasn't right either. Okay. Just for kicks and giggles, we try that. And nothing. Okay. Interestingly, that one is still there, though. Is that a white light teleporter? It might be. Which, if it is, that presents an interesting opportunity. This does nothing because I can't make it go back up. But I could do this and force it. Okay. I mean, that's interesting by itself. Let's try... because there's a green teleporter up there. Maybe if I do this. Yeah, because I should be able to get inside of that. There's a hole in the bottom. Actually, if I do this, maybe I can still get in that hole if I drop down from the red. Yeah, let's try that. Red teleporter goes up, okay. And then I will sacrifice this to teleport there. And it brought me down to white, okay. And it just locked me into the white again. Okay, those teleporters don't connect. For whatever reason. That means the only way I'd be able to get in there is to subtract the blue. Because that's a purple teleporter up there, which isn't really going to help me at all. I don't know. I'm kind of stumped with this one. I'm going to take a break from this and play some Viewfinder instead. Just because I'm not sure where to go for now, and I need to like think about it and sleep on it maybe. I don't know if it was. All I did was get insulted. I got inside the pyramid and he's like, haha, good try, you suck. Well, thank you. Alright, just to make it easy for me, I'm going to end the stream quickly, change the settings, and then start it back up as Viewfinder. If you guys want to stick around, I don't know if you still have time for that, but I am going to also take a 5-minute break to make a coffee, and then I will be back. So if you do need to take off, okay, no problem. Yeah, like I said, if you do need to take off, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I will catch you next time, Waylord. Thank you. I will talk to you in 5. How do I stop the stream? Here we go.